Hey guys, and welcome to this update of my DVDs over the December 2010, sort of end of 2010 spree. Thanks for watching this straight up because we're pretty desperate here at the JJ DVD Variety Hour. And okay, I'm going to talk fairly fast because I bought quite a lot of movies over the Christmas period because JB Hi-Fi had a massive 20% off all DVDs and CDs, Blu-rays sale, so I've kind of stocked up a lot and got a few for Christmas. So I've got about just over 20 DVDs to go through here. So I'll go quick. I'll start with the movies. So the first one that I'll show is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This is Edgar Wright's newest film. Edgar Wright could be my favourite director, tied with the Coen Brothers. He's most well known for doing like Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Spaced, stuff with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. This was branching out a bit. This Scott Pilgrim is based on a comic, graphic novel, whatever the hell, whatever you like to call it. This stars Michael Cera and Jason Schwartzman, which he looks a bit different in this movie. But basically it's about Scott Pilgrim, and he is after a girl called Ramona Flowers, and it's very video game reference heavy, and that sort of thing. It's definitely one for kind of I guess it's more aimed at under under 30. Anyone over that kind of probably wouldn't get it that much, but I personally loved it, and it was probably my number 4 film of 2010. But I'll get to the other ones after. Okay, next one I've got was an Australian movie called Tomorrow When the War Began. And this movie is based on a series of novels by John Marsden, and this is kind of basically just a remake of. It's kind of exactly the same as Red Dawn. Some sort of foreign country attacks. In this case, it's Australia, and a group of teens just fight to defend themselves and defend their country. This version is pretty cool actually because it actually has this booklet that comes with it. It's quite a long booklet, and it's just basically transcripts, and there's pictures and all that sort of thing. It's quite nice, and I really like this cover too. It came in a pack with a Blu-ray DVD thing, but I just opted for the DVD because I don't have a Blu-ray player in this specific room yet. We have 2 in this house, but I preferably just use DVDs for now. Next one, The Lovely Bones. Now, this movie I saw way back in January at the beginning of 2010, and I really enjoyed it. This is by Peter Jackson, and I'm pretty sure, this is based on a novel, and which I haven't read, but I really enjoyed the film. It's kind of depressing, really, but basically this girl gets abducted and murdered by a man in her street, and she can't move on from the afterlife until she feels justice is met for her death, and she tries to tell her father. It's done really well, and I really enjoy it. I recommend that movie, and I don't really know what the kind of general consensus was for that film, but I really enjoyed it, so that's one worth checking out. And this one I got here, I haven't seen this movie for so many years, and I watched it just the other night. Addams Family Values. This is the second Addams Family film, and I realized how much I absolutely loved this movie. This is really cool. I'd really like to watch the first one again because I don't really remember what happens. I think in the first one, they use Uncle Fester to try and get some money from the Addams. In this one, it's kind of the same plot. Fester falls in love with a babysitter, but she's actually just a black widow basically, and she just goes around killing men for their money. She marries them and gets their money. And while watching this, I was surprised exactly how much I remembered from this film, which I haven't seen in probably over 10 years, and I remembered so much about it and loved it. I better go a bit faster. I don't exactly know how long this has been going for. This movie, I was in the city with Jason today, the other member of the J&J DVD Variety Hour, and we picked up. He actually bought 19 DVDs, I think 19, which is massive. I only bought 4 because I spent quite a lot of money the other day on DVDs, which I'm getting around to showing. But I bought this one today, this is The World According to Garp, which is one of Robin Williams' first movies, which I don't actually remember really anything about this movie, but I really look forward to watching it, seeing as Robin Williams is my favourite actor. And yeah, there's not much I can say on this, except I look forward to watching it. Another movie I bought today, the Muppet Movie, the original Muppet Movie, I guess. The Muppets, I still really enjoy the Muppets. I have not seen this film in probably over 10 years either, so I really look forward to watching this. It spent me ages looking for this film, and finally I found it today, and so I got it in that 20% off sale, so I'm really glad about that. And the final film which I'm showing in this specific update is Inception. This was possibly my #1 movie of the year, tied with Toy Story 3, which I have behind me. But this one was just brilliant. This is written and directed by Christopher Nolan, who obviously did The Dark Knight and Memento, The Prestige, that sort of thing. And this movie was absolutely brilliant. It was kind of really a mindfuck, and you had to just keep watching it, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, this is really deep, and I actually haven't watched this since buying it like 3 weeks ago now, but I definitely love it, and yeah, this was probably my favourite film, tied with Toy Story, of the year. So if you haven't seen that, definitely rent it out, buy it, whatever. But you have to keep watching, because it's for the first half hour I had no idea what was going on. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. Alrighty, now on to my TV series buys. I'll start with this one because it really is kind of a... This is another one I bought today, Doctor Who, Planet of the Dead. This is the Easter special of 2009, and I actually haven't seen this one yet, although I have seen The Waters of Mars and The End of Time, which come after it, but I don't have them yet. I have the next Doctor over there, but this was on sale today, so I got this one. I can't really comment on it because I haven't seen it, but I'm hoping it's good. I really enjoy Doctor Who, so I'm assuming I'll like that. Next one, I bought this one without really knowing much about it, although I have seen Serenity, and I have that on DVD, and I enjoyed that, even though I didn't really know what really was going on. But this is the preceding series to it, Firefly. I've heard nothing but good things about this show, and I thought I'd finally check it out. And yeah, that's all I really got to talk about this. There's quite a few special features, and it was only $20, I think so, for the complete season. So that was, hopefully I enjoy that. Okay, next one. This is actually the cover because I've just lent it to my pop, but I also bought the other day the Extras Christmas special. Now this is season 1, but I just thought I'd show something instead of just talking about it. The Extras is a show with Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, their second show after The Office, which is absolutely brilliant. Extras is just as good, in my opinion anyway, and I watched the Christmas special. Yeah, it's a Christmas special. It's basically movie length, and it's about Andy Millman and wanting to break free of When the Whistle Blows, that shitty show he was on that had that catchphrase, "Are you having a laugh?" And so basically he goes on things like Celebrity Big Brother, and there's Doctor Who references, and yeah, it was really funny. And if you've never seen Extras while I'm holding this, check that out, because I think it's just as good as The Office. I like The Office better, but this is just as good. Okay, another show I picked up. These were on sale, so I've had season 1 for a while, but I thought I'd get these now. Is the IT Crowd. This is seasons 2 and 3. I haven't watched 3 yet because I just bought that today, but I watched season 2 the other night, 2 nights ago, and it is absolutely hilarious. I like season 2 better than season 1, and I'm hoping season 3 is just as good. I can't really comment on season 3 yet, but yeah, this IT Crown took me a while to get into. When I first watched it on TV a while back, I didn't like it at all, but yeah, now it's absolutely brilliant. One of my favourite British comedies. So that's that one. Another show I bought in the sale earlier this week, excuse me, is Community, the entire first series of Community. I'd never watched this show before I bought it, and I've only watched the first 2 episodes, and I liked it. And apparently, I've been told it gets better and more wacky, so I look forward to that. But I do like it already, so I guess I guess I really like it. And the DVD special features are really cool. Like, it's 25 episodes, and it has commentary on every episode, and I'm reading here outtakes and all that sort of thing. So that's a really cool. That's kind of a cool set to have as well. So that was a good deal. Another one which I haven't watched yet, but I absolutely love. This is one of my favourite shows that is still running. Breaking Bad. I haven't seen any of season 3 yet, but I absolutely love season 1 and 2. So I can't wait to get around to watching this one. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad, basically it's about a chemistry teacher called Walter White who is diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, and he to support his wife and his child that he's leaving behind, he stumbles into drugs and making meth and crystal meth and all that sort of thing, and he starts it up with an ex-student of his called Jesse Pinkman, and yeah, it's just a really interesting show. It's kind of depressing after a while, but overall it's absolutely brilliant, and I definitely recommend Breaking Bad to anyone who hasn't seen it. I can't really comment on season 3 because I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to watching that. Alrighty, I'll do this one, I suppose. This is the 13th season of The Simpsons, and this is Ralph centric, and it's the theme inside is the arcade, which I'll just show you quickly. I always just think season 13 was kind of a dodgy season, but after going through the episode list, there's quite a few I haven't seen in some years, so I look forward to rewatching all this. And I even though the packaging's dodgy on these things, I really like the way they fold out like this. I don't know if you can kind of see this, but it kind of just folds out really nicely into it. This set's arcade themed, and on this side as well. It just goes to all the where the discs are held, and the booklet's actually quite nice. It's based on like the Simpsons arcade game, and really detailed episode lists and sort of thing, and it's actually not a bad set. I just don't like the way the discs are just packaged. Like, just to get the discs out, you've got to actually like pull them out like that, and like scratches the hell out of them, and you can get glue on them, and just that wasn't thought very well, but whatever, still alright. Alright, this is. I had to order these DVDs off of Amazon.uk because they're not available in Australia, and this show was one of my favourite ever shows on Nickelodeon late at night back in the 90s, and I used to watch it early this decade just gone, and it used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger, but I watch it now, and like it's sometimes it's still a bit freaky, but I mean it's nothing to how it used to be when I was a kid, but I still get a hell of a nostalgia kick after watching it, and I absolutely love it. It's the first 4 seasons of Are You Afraid of the Dark. Yeah, I got these for, I think,